Okay. I don't want to click on that. I'm plugging my keyboard in a second here so I can use it on my Twitch. Which one is it again? This one. How do you think? Oh, is it this guy? Hope so. Yep, alright, we're good. Let's see, I've only got 2 USB extension cords. And so I've been using them on my mouse and keyboard because, obviously, it's kind of the only USB thing I need an extension for. But today, we're doing something a little different. Okay. Get out of here, dude. Oh no. YouTube's adding direct messages. That's gonna be a bad time. Okay. Okay. Let's load the save state. Play this game the way it was meant to be played. On a Switch in the year 2026. And turn off my AC. Okay. Okay, so I believe... Yes, okay. Oh no, it's not how I escape space. Okay. E. Okay. Alright, get away from me. Oh my god, lady, I gotta go in there. Get out. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, whatever, lady. Oh my god. Get out of there. Get away from me too. Alright. So now that I've got decent controls... Let's go fight some monsters, yeah? Do I need 500 to level up? Oh, so much better. Alright. It's just throwing me off. Because I gotta use the number pad, but only the arrows part of it. So it's throwing me off that I gotta reach all the way down to 2. Okay. Once more into the breach. Once more into my breaches. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I need 1,000 to buy the next sword. Come back here. I need your monies. Oh no. wish I could use... Oh, can I? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I can use the number pad for enter. These other buttons do anything for me? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, hold on. Do any of them exit screen? No? Okay. Still gotta hit spacebar for that. But multiply opens that menu. None of the other buttons on the number pad work. Okay. Okay. Don't need them. Probably. Okay. Nope, we're gonna go down. Okay. Too far. Still adjusting. It's 420. Yip, yip, yip. Okay. How much experience do these guys give me? I don't think it's enough to validate grinding here. Whoops. Oh boy. Fuck. Well. Guess we're starting over. Okay. I'm going to check. This load is taking its time. Did we crash? Oh man, I think it crashed. Okay. Wow, I didn't think I died that hard. Okay. Well, good news is that we didn't lose any progress. Bad news is here we are again. I don't want to talk to you. I want to get to this shop. I know the sword is 1,000. I remember that, but I gotta check the armor and stuff. Oh, he only has chainmail, which I have. So much 15. Oops. No, I don't have any money. Alright. Great. Okay. Oh my god, I don't talk to these people. Alright. Third time's the charm. If for some reason it continues to crash when trying to load or save, then that's a big bummer. Oh my god, well I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Oh, sweet, okay. So the guys out here only give me like 2 experience per, so it'll take forever to level up. But maybe we'll do it anyway, because those worm guys keep killing me. Let's go find out for sure how much experience I get from these guys. This 2 thing, okay. I wasn't paying attention. What did I get? 2? Maybe 4? So, I get 2 from those guys, and 2 from those guys, okay. It'll be worth it to go down here and fight this guy, or fight these worms. I just gotta be cautious. Make sure I take the time to properly line up. See, like this. See, it's easy when you do it right. Which those guys get me, I wasn't paying attention. 71. Ugh, these guys are only worth 5? What about this guy? He looks different. Also 5? Oh my god. it actually would just be faster to go and kill a whole bunch of those little guys. Alright, we're going back. I've learned my lesson. We're not going back empty-handed. Going back half dead instead. Alright, get it back outside. We're gonna save, is what we're gonna do. I remember how to save. F5. Okay, F6. Let's load. 4? Yeah, 4 saves, alright. If I could remap the keyboard controls, I could make this a purely number pad game. Because the inventory is already on asterisk, so I could put like status on slash, equipment on minus, cancel on 0. Perfect. It'd be the perfect game. Because those are the only buttons. Alright, let's go kill these stupid green blob guys. The best thing about the PSP version of this game and the Windows version is that you can choose between this or like a new version, a newly recorded version of the soundtrack that's got like electric guitars and shit. Almost there. Hey, don't fight me, get killed. What a jerk. Missed. You guys listen to that bass line? I should listen to the new soundtrack again. I wonder if it's... I wonder if this... Because the new soundtrack is actually like a mix of styles. But like some of the higher BPM stuff is done with like electric guitars and shit. And I kind of wonder if this is one of them. Because like the opening song that you may or may not remember from last time was that one's electric guitars and it's a fucking beautiful, dude. You know, if you like electric guitars. So close. And we still won't have enough money to go buy a new sword. But we'll be stronger, so we can go kill some more dudes. Yeah, leveled up. Now let's go kill those stupid worm guys. Just kidding, we're gonna get over here, we're gonna heal, and then we're gonna save. Save. Alright. Alright, worm guy. Have at you. How much money do these guys give me? 656. 662. 6? Give me 6 monies? It's not very many, but, you know, it's more than I was getting from those other guys. That never would have happened to the other guy. Okay, cannot hurt those things. Good to know. Am I supposed to get magic before I come in here, do you think? Oh, sweet. Oh, that's right, I just like passed through and then I re-enter this shrine. Oh, no, to nothing. I forgot there's a bunch of these exits in here, okay. Oh, hey, enemy I can't kill. Oh, Christ. Save me, statue. Sweet. Did it take my book? That is the wrong thing. Inventory. Aye. Not that. Open my inventory. He did take book, okay. Actually, it was George Sr. who take wig. Alright, we're gonna save. Now that I'm done making my Arrested Development reference, that actually made me stop and think about it. Alright, bring it on, blue guy. Oh no, he brought it on. Alright. Where's the other one that's down here? Nope. The guy's got arms, and I don't care for it. Or the way that he kicks my ass. That's all that's down here, okay. Hey, you come here. Alright, stop hurting me. Alright. I really don't want to have to, like, go all the way back to town. Or grind anymore for money. But we might have to do that. Very least, I can backtrack to this easier to reach, safer to reach part of the shrine and heal here. It'd be 30 enemies, 30 of these guys. To get enough to buy that thing. That's kind of a lot. That thing being a better sword. No, it's times 6, I'm an idiot. So it's slightly faster, it'd be like 25. I don't know, somebody else do the math. Nobody else is here. If it's 6 gold, I need 300 to make. That would mean it would take me 100, it would take me 50. I an idiot? No, yeah. I am getting experience, speaking of which. Oh, I'm not that far from a level up, so maybe it'll be worth it to just fight these bozos over and over again. Come here. Bozos. Clear it and me. Get slapped. Okay. Okay. Back to the healer room. So look at that. I'm only like 100 experience from leveling up and like $100 and $250 from new sword. But we are absolutely saving as often as I feel like I need to. I cannot properly express how much better this is with a good D-pad. In this case, mouse buttons. So close. Come on, keep coming. You're so close. Oh, hi, Jill. Thanks for coming. I want to reiterate that you have no obligation to come to my streams, but I do appreciate it. I just feel bad if you guys... Oh, because I assume that you guys feel like you have to show up when I stream. God, I would be better off if I was Knuckles. Instead I'm using a number pad. You should have spelled that wrong. You should have said I like to poop in. First off. Secondly, I feel like Knuckles because I'm using the number pad on a keyboard. But, so I'm using like 2 for down instead of 5 like it would be for arrow keys. Because the arrow keys don't work with this game. Dude, pooping's the best. Also, I'm fighting these worm guys over and over again because I need money. Oh, there's another one. Come here. Also, I remember to change my chat settings, so I should see every single message that gets posted. I should make you a mod, so that I don't have to babysit in case someone shows up. But I think the only person who's going to show up and be a problem is going to be Nathan. I forgot there was kind of a delay too. Oy. A delay for the chat and me. I set it to low latency because I didn't trust very low to function on our internet, but you know. I'll try it next time, probably. It's for all the trouble I was having with Twitch when I tried to stream on that the other day, or like a month ago or whatever that was. I haven't even had any dropped frames on YouTube since then, so that's cool. What's not cool is having to reach all the way down to 2. Oh, hey Z, thank you also for showing up. Oh my god, this blue guy is kicking my ass. Also, let me know if the fan gets annoying. I have a fan on, and I feel like I see it trip the microphone every once in a while. And I'm also going to turn it up because I'm getting kind of warm in here. No love for East Nuts. because I think you can do better. As soon as I remember how to save, then you can do better. Okay, good. Because I can see it on the meter. So close to leveling up. There it is. Yay! Now I just gotta keep going because I need money too. So these guys die faster now. I can't wait to be done with these games, but I feel like I gotta play them since I bought them and I streamed the first one. But I just want to be done with these old shitty versions so that I can play the good versions, so I can justify playing the good versions that I have. Dude, the TurboGrafx version that I have, I got it at MGC, because I didn't go to my cousin's wedding. That version has a bunch of, like, 80s voice actors in it. Like, it's got Skeletor, it's got Drew Pickles, it's got Jimmy Neutron. It's gonna be great when I get there. Actually, Jill, it's GRAFX because it's graphical effects, the same way it's like sound FX. But also it's a system that, like, I didn't know existed until the 2000 somethings, until like after high school. Yeah, like that. It's funny because a couple years ago when we went to MGC, there was some guy who just had a shitload of Turbo games, and so it was like, oh sweet, I can get a version of Snatcher and a version of Shin Megami Tensei 1, and I thought I grabbed a third one, but I don't know what it is. You know, for relatively cheap for, you know, getting access to those games, and you know, buying the Analog made their own version of the TurboGrafx. That was like $250, which was like significantly cheaper than buying a real TurboGrafx and a real CD attachment for it. And so I was sitting on that thing for like 2 years or whatever, 3 years. And then I finally discovered these games. THYS, and now it's like, oh, I didn't know I was planning for this in the background this whole time. So now I bought those games, and I'm looking forward to playing them. But I figured since I bought these ones on here for like $4, that I should play them once and share whatever the opposite of glory is with the internet, even if it's just you guys watching. Alright, I got that money. Let's go buy a sword. God, when's my next level up? It's probably not that far away. 10-10, 20-20? Okay. We need sword. So we will get sword. Then we're gonna go back in that stupid cave. And fight stupid monsters and get stupid magic spells from stupid statues of stupid old guys. I'm starting to wonder if the scrolling is messing with my eyes, or if I'm just tired. Because I really don't want to, like, not finish this game now that I've started it. Sword, long sword, height. Give me my sword. Yeah, sword is indeed longer. On that screen, not on this one. Get out of here. I think I'm talking to you. You don't know where I'm supposed to go. I couldn't tell you if you did or not without knowing the answer myself. Alright. So progress has been made officially. We're gonna get over this guy's door, we're gonna heal, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna get my ass beat by different monsters this time. Oh yeah, so fun story. So I played the first one, you were there for most of it, and after I finished the game, I was like, ah, Jesus Christ, if I could use a keyboard, it'd be so awesome. So I plugged in my keyboard, and it didn't work. Bummer, but like, okay, what did I expect? You know, Switch port, I paid, you know, this game is like $6.50 normally, and I got it on discount, so it's like, okay, lowered expectations, you know, for this emulator version of it. And whatever. For the sake of it, I threw on the second game, this one here, and keyboard didn't work for that either. Whatever. You know, again, at least it's consistent. Sucks, but consistent. Then, in the between times, I booted up Final Fantasy VII, because I had started a file so that I could play it in Japanese. But for that to work, I have to change my system's language to Japanese. So I did that. Played Final Fantasy VII for a while, you know, got through one whole cutscene or whatever, and that guy already heard me. You know, whatever, left my system like that because the next thing I was gonna play was this or more Final Fantasy VII. And so then you might have, or no, I don't know if you tuned in at all like yesterday when I tried this, but obviously it was going very poorly because I was still using the controller. But I noticed that on the left-hand side, there's that little keyboard icon. It was grayed out at the time, and you can't see my hand motions, but I'm waving them around real good. So I was like, oh, so maybe this version can use a keyboard. Oh, he can be hurt by this sword? Whatever. So I was like, okay, maybe I can use a keyboard now, or whatever. And so, you know, after that disaster of a stream that I cut short for a number of reasons, and only one of them was because I forgot Tyler was going to stream, I plugged in the keyboard, and guess fucking what? It worked. So I booted up East 1, and it worked there too, which is, you know, the opposite of what happened last time. And the short version from here is that if I have my system language set to English, and it boots the English version of these emulator programs, like you can see on the sides, it's got Japanese for the ZL button label on the left and stuff like that. If I have it in the English version, it just doesn't register that a keyboard's connected or anything. Like it's like a Japanese version exclusive feature that they presumably removed from the English version if you boot the game with your system set to English. Yeah. It's super weird. Just absolutely bonanza to me. Because you think that would be like a step further of effort to remove it, right? You couldn't just leave it on. Oh, I can kill these guys too. Come here, Spaghetti Man. Alright. Those guys are dead. Now, if you're me, you should be me, and you should be looking up a map for this place, but I'm not. I'm gonna wing it based on memory. I have no reason to think that I remember this map at all. I had to look up, or I didn't have to, I looked up a map when I played this back in February on the Saturn. Oh boy, that guy does damage. Oh, come here. Alright, got him. What did I say, I need to level up 10-10? Yeah, you have my book, buddy. I don't know which one you are. Darby, great. Have fun with your book. Statue, piece of shit. Saving. guys can hear it, feel free to let me know. Because I need to feel it. Oh, these guys do so much damage. Oh, Isaiah, if you're still here, are you excited about the final Metal Gear Solid 2 collection? The one that's gonna have like Metal Gear Solid 4 and the Peace Walker and the Game Boy one? Because I forgot about it until it was in the Nintendo Direct yesterday. I'm gonna assume that he started crying. Oh, you didn't watch the Direct? That's okay. I don't know that it had anything that you'd be particularly excited for besides just being reminded that that collection exists, even though it's not going to be exclusive. But that one coming out makes me think like, ah, geez, I still haven't even cracked open the first collection. So I should go do that. Ah, Creria no... I want to assume that that's Yubiwa because that's the term for ring, but I don't actually know. So I don't review the things that are in the Direct. We don't remember things. That's fine. I thought it was a good show, but that's because they announced Switch 2 versions of all the Xenoblade games, and if you know one thing about me, it's probably my name. But if you knew a bunch of things about me, one of them is probably that I really like the Xenoblade games. But they announced Switch 2 versions for the 3 numbered ones, and then a new one, which I'm very excited about. I'll be even more excited if I can get to this room and heal. Yeah, it's cool that it's coming to Switch 2. I'm worried that it's going to be a key card. All the shows this past week. The only ones I watched was the Direct and the PlayStation one. The PlayStation one, Wolverine looks really cool. I was already kind of sold on it because I really like the Spider-Man games that Insomniac made. But Wolverine looks really cool. They're really going all in, you know, crank it up to 11 on like the gore and the blood, just because that's something that like a Wolverine game should have, because it's Wolverine. Oh, there's a couple things. I know they showed a new game from like the creative director behind Ghostwire Tokyo that looked really cool, but people are speculating that the music from that trailer for Kamuri, people are thinking that that the music might have been AI generated, and that's no good. I know. Oh, excuse me, at somewhere in the Games Fest stuff, they talked about the new Crazy Taxi that also has an AI content disclosure on its Steam page. Oh, Ghostwire Tokyo is fucking rad, dude. It's so good, and it's super atmospheric. And visually just super beautiful. I platinumed that game, and I think about it every once in a while. I should probably just rebuy it. Yeah, Crazy Taxi's got me real bummed, because, like, I've seen, like, 3 different news outlets, like, try to get more explanation about how they're using AI for it, and the best I've heard, or the most detailed thing I've heard is, like, we're using it, basically they're using it as, like, reference material, like, oh, they're based on real cities, they sent, you know, devs out to real cities to take pictures and reference photos like they used to do in the old days, like they did for Sonic Adventure 2 and what have you. But then they're also just using AI to generate images to then reference for making items, and it's like, you didn't need to do one of those steps, dude. Yeah, it's a real bummer. While we're talking about it, the new Tomb Raider also has an AI disclaimer on Steam, but I did not look into why, because I just already wasn't gonna get it, because I'm not a Tomb guy, a Tomb boy. I'm more of a Tome boy for Tomba. But even then, I didn't beat that Switch version before I traded it. I like the game, but I think the one time I played it back on PlayStation was enough. Because I did beat it. I have beaten it, Tomber, if you're British. It was very dangerous for me to try to go fight these guys when I'm already half dead. That's just the kind of tomboy I am. What else was on that thing? The Nintendo Direct had that Muramasa the Demon Blade. Very, very cool looking side-scroller from Vanillaware, I think. I'm 90% sure it's a Vanillaware game, but I can never remember if it's just them or the only company who actually tried to, like, make their own Vanillaware game. But that's getting a release on the new systems, and that one's going to be all on the cart for Switch. It's not going to be a key card, which is very exciting, because Exceed and Marvelous always do good publishing and good localizations, which they are relocalizing it, also. I thought there was one more thing that I actually kind of... Oh yeah, Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Ocarina of Time is famously my least favorite Zelda out of the and that's not true. I think I like Ocarina of Time more than Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, but it's kind of a close contest for bottom of the ladder for those guys. But I'm very excited about the remake because I think it will. Because basically every problem I have with Ocarina of Time is just because it's old. It's just because it's an N64 game and such an early 3D game that, like, you know, I get it. It's a very important game, but they, you know, it's not the game's fault that it's hard for me to go back to. I get that, but boy, howdy, do I just never want to fucking play that game. Majora's Mask actually less so. Majora's Mask is down there too, because that pretty much all the same reasons. That game is just also old and hard to play going back. But the remake, in theory, should fix all of my problems with that, because it's gonna feel like a modern game, right? It's gonna have modern control sensibilities. I don't really care about the graphics. Graphics don't bug me. Yeah, like, they usually, I wouldn't say they spoiled me, for the most part, but they make it hard to go back to certain games. They make the flaws of the old games, which are part of their charm, but they make some of them really hard to, like, move past or overlook. Like, something that I've played a bunch and grew up with, yeah, that's way easier to go back to. Like, the nostalgia can help carry me. But for Ocarina of Time, it's just, that one's never really been too high on my, like, list of favorites. I appreciate the game, but, you know, kind of a thing. 1500. But yeah, so, like, I at least with that game in particular, and I've tested this theory when Ocarina came up on Switch Online. I tried playing it, and it's like, oh boy. And I actually tried playing Majora's Mask the other day because I got to the end of that game. Like, spoilers, I was on the moon, and I had to, like, they give you, oh god, that red guy's not fucking around. They give you, like, a bunch of, like, mini challenges to do based around the 4 primary masks, or whatever, you know, the transformation masks, and I just couldn't fucking hack the Goron one. It was just, the controls were just too slippery. I died. Sorry, Jill. How long has it been since I saved? No, it's not your fault. I hate that game. I've never beaten it either, I guess. I guess that was actually where I was going with the story. I wasn't paying attention. Is that, like, I got right up to the end and then just couldn't do it. I got mad enough that I just quit playing the game and traded it in. But now it's like, you know, now it's something I think about every day because I never did technically beat it. And, so, like, I've just been trying to remember all of the games, like, that are like that, or games that I've, like, tried to play several times but never really finished. you know, the thinking of like, okay, like, you know, it's a grudge match now, right? Like, this has gone on long enough. I got to go back and beat these games, and that's the biggest one. But my current plan, Nathan says that he has the 3DS version, and my current plan is to borrow that from him because it's gonna have some modernizations. Do you remember where I went last time? These red guys. Yeah, I especially never beat any of the East games. Certainly not. Oh my god! Did you see how fast that guy killed me? Tyler, you gotta stop showing up to my streams because I die as soon as you get here. We're 2 for 2, buddy. Did you send me a direct message on YouTube? Okay. God, am I just supposed to, like, level up or something? Jill, you should play Majora's Mask. Because your appreciation for Ocarina of Time will probably help you deal with it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because when I went to start, like when I went to go get the link to send you guys, it popped up a thing about how there's going to be direct messaging now. You should do that, because then I can commiserate with you if you also don't like it, or you can help me. You can at least help me when I try to play it. But yeah, it's just enough of that old game design that really kind of gets my go. But it's specifically like a lot of N64 games in particular. It seems like I feel like I'm way more forgiving of like awkward PS1 games, and I don't know why that would be. But yeah. I really don't want to fight these guys until I level up again. That's going to be a real pain in the ass. The lack of camera control is really frustrating because, like, you started Majora's Mask. Like, one of the first things you have to do is, like, you have to chase those kids. You have to play tag with those kids or hide and seek or whatever so you get access to their stupid secret club. Which is just like the sewers, actually. And not being able to spin that camera around to look for those pieces of shit is very frustrating. Especially when you're playing it on the Switch, where you're holding a regular, like a modern-style controller, and you have this whole second joystick that's doing dick all. When it could be swinging that camera around. But I'm pretty sure the 3DS version does use the Circle Pad Pro, you know, the nubbin on the new 3DSs, if you will. For camera control, and if that's the case, it's going to be my best chance to finish that game, and to put it to rest, forever and ever, amen. Tyler, what about you? When are you going to play Majora's Mask? What other games did I have written down? Well, the only other games I've written down that I consider grudge matches that I could think of are the original Golden Axe, because I played that a whole bunch. I had it on a version on Game Boy Advance, and I couldn't beat it because that game's actually like really fucking hard. Never? What do you mean never? Why do you have 4 N64s if you're not gonna break one by playing Majora's Mask? Golden Axe, but that one's got 2 players, so I gotta play it with somebody, right? There's no point in playing it alone. Probably. Unless the other person sucks at it. Oh my god. How did that guy fucking kill me, dude? He'll play? Alright. I forget. If you have the expansion pack plus on Switch, then you have access to the Genesis games. So we'd be able to do that, like, whenever we hang out. It is better than Major's Mask. Speaking of Majors, hey Jill, do you remember Major Minor's Majestic March on the Wii? Oh, good. so then we can plan for that next time. When next time we plan a trip to the game stores, we can just hang out at your house and play that instead. Oh, actually, you know what? It does have online co-op. We could do that like whenever. Yeah, I also only vaguely remember it, because I remember it was like kind of a big deal when it came out, because it was the same like people, or a bunch of the same people behind Parappa the Rapper and Jammy Lammy. And then it was just kind of like a fart that nobody cared about, which is lesser than most farts, I guess. But yeah, Tyler, I'm pretty sure that I know all the rest of them do, so I would imagine that the Genesis games have online co-op, which does mean that we can play it. That's a good call. I did not think of that. I was like, ooh, it's good. We gotta hang out and play local, because I like to do that and talk like I'm Jazz Fidster on the Rugrats, as if that's exclusive to him. I don't want to use this book or whatever. I just wanted to walk away from that guy and save. Oh, yeah, see, Jill was getting filtered from my messages last time too. I don't know why it's filtering her messages specifically, but it was filtering them for me and Abby last time, or when I was finishing East 1, last time you were here. Yeah, super weird. I forgot to mention that to you when you got here, to change your chat settings. Stupidest fucking thing YouTube. Nah, it's the stupidest thing, but it's a very stupid thing. It's another stupid thing that YouTube's done. It's just like this top chat versus live chat bullshit. It's like, oh, do you want to see all the messages or just like one of them? Yeah, yeah. Well, if I had things my way, Jill would be on Twitch right now, so you wouldn't be able to chat with her anyway. Her? Oh, way to plant, Anne. George Michael, why don't you and Plant go wait in the car? Dude, I can't get over it. Out of all of the things, out of all of the hers, out of all of the wrong names for Anne, even higher than George Sr. being like, you can't let your son go on that church thing, and Michael being like, she's not a thing, alright, her name is Anne, and he's not going on her. Even higher than that, my favorite Anne joke is in Season 4, when, because it's one of Job's episodes, but he's like, he like needs money, so he's like, I've got mouths to feed, and Michael's like, mouths? And he's like, well, mouth, and then like motions his foot over to Anne, who's sitting on the floor next to the couch. And Michael's like, oh, hey, mouth. Like, that's her name. And then Job was like, yeah, me and Mouth are just thinking about getting the old Christian Magic act back together. Oh, no, I skipped a part. I skipped all of it. No, he's like, oh, hey, Mouth, I didn't see you there. And she's like, we were up in the elevator together. And he's like, and Michael's like, I'm drawing a blank. So then Job says, he actually says, yeah, me and Blank are thinking about getting the Christian Magic act back together. Like, Job forgot her name mid-fucking conversation. Me and Blank. Oh, and of course there's the time when, I think it might be the same episode, or the next Job episode, where him and Anne are getting married, so they go on that stupid Christian TV show. How are your eggs? I said you were fine. No, after that, when they go on the Christian TV show, and Alan Tudyk is like, "Hey, you met my daughter Anne," and like motions to her, and the priest like turns and is like, "Oh, jeez, I thought you were hair." And Alan Tudyk just looks straight at the camera and says, "Hair," and then it carries on. Like they do not address it further. Oh, that show fucking rules, dude. I thought you were hair. Like they're just gonna have like a giant like person-sized amount of hair sitting in a chair on the set of this church show that he hosts. Ugh. I don't know why I'm grinding so much, dude. It's getting me nowhere. Why is Andy playing Bravely Default 2? Alright. let's try fighting some guys again. Leveling up on these guys is taking a lifetime. And the next monetary upgrade I get is at 150 or 1,500,000. 15. I don't know how the numbers work. 1,500. I keep looking at the chat and just seeing. It said you were fine. Are fighting these spaghetti monsters getting me any more experience? I should count next time. Because these guys only get me like, what, 5? 4? I get more for fighting those way easier enemies back at the beginning. Back at the beginning. This is unrelated to anything, but it just popped into my head. I'm not allowed to eat the seeds. I'm not allowed. Or the skins. I'm not allowed to eat the skin. I'm not allowed. Ugh. I wish Hulu didn't suck so that I could use your Hulu to watch It's Always Sunny again. Not even all of it, just like the 20 episodes that I really want to see, like that one. Dude, I say it a lot, and it's only ever to myself. Because like I don't want to have to try to explain that to anybody who doesn't already know. What is this? Ah! Fire something. Because of the implication. Oh yeah, that is the only episode we showed you. Just because of the implications. E for equipment. Oh, but I haven't been gifted the power of magic yet. How do I do that? How do I go get that? Get me out of here. Run away! I'm gonna save. It's a really safe place to save. Yeah, we... I don't know, God, that was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Not 7. It might have been like 7 years ago. We just kept saying it, so then, like, while we were eating supper at V-Fest one time, we had to show you that episode because we kept saying because of the implications. Shit! If you ever sign up for Hulu for, like, a month, like you were doing with HBO, I'll give you a list of, like, maybe, like, 20 episodes you gotta watch. It's gonna be, well, you can watch that one again if you want, but it's gonna be, like, what was it, Mac and Dennis break up or whatever, and God, this is not the way I came in. Nope, this is a dead end. I do have a knack of showing you 100%. Hey, you watched like all 5 of the episodes of Mr. Show we told you to watch. Yeah, suck it, flower guy. Oh God. Oh, the curb and the sandwich thing. I still gotta go watch that show properly. Get away from me. I gotta go heal. Gotta go heal. I have to make sure none of them have been taken. Oh, I don't think any of the episodes I'm thinking of are ones that were taken down, because those are basically the ones with D or stupid characters, primarily, and Lethal Weapon. Dude, Lethal Weapon 5. I think Nathan has the DVD with that one. You can borrow Nathan's DVDs just to watch, just to watch that one episode. But no, it'd be like Mac and Dennis break up, Charlie Work, definitely got to be Charlie Work. That's probably one of the best episodes of TV I've ever seen. I don't remember what the episode's called, but it's the one where they think it's Charlie's birthday. It's probably just called Charlie's Birthday or whatever. That one's really good. I don't know why I'm bothering with these guys. I don't pay shit. What other good episodes are there, Jill, that I'm thinking of? You know the ones I'm thinking of, probably, right? Probably the high school reunion one. That one's really good. It's a 2-parter, so we'll count it as 2 episodes for the sake of this. So otherwise, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit 20. Oh my God, these spaghettis. Oh, sure, yeah, go for it. The Rumham... Yeah, no, you do you. Like I said, there's no obligation or pressure for you guys to actually watch me play video games. The Rumham is... That's the one where they go to the Jersey Shore. They make a trip to the Jersey Shore. This is, of course, after the show had been out and been like a thing. And, because the kids used to vacation there all the time when they were kids, and it was, oh, so cool. And then they get here and it's just like a fucking dump. It's just like a shithole. There's just like needles and glass. The gif of Charlie with the defect. Yeah. Oh god, that episode. Yes. Okay. That episode gotta be on the list. Because the plot of that episode is that Dee, the girl, has a heart attack. And so, like, her and Dennis decide to get in shape, but they go the entirely wrong way with it. Where they're just like, oh, no, we just gotta look good and then we'll feel good. And, like, just all of... Yeah, I do know the one you're talking about. So, like, they just go completely wrong with the idea of getting healthy, and it turns into them, like, injecting, like, bootleg collagen at home instead of getting, like, a professional. And the other side is that Mac and Charlie want to get health insurance because they don't have health insurance through work, obviously, because that would cost them money. So they go and get a job at, like, a generic corporation working in the mailroom. And so Mac, instead of doing his job, goes to just, like, mingle with people upstairs to, like, bullshit his way into, like, getting a real job there, like an 80s movie would do. And so Charlie's just doing all of this mailroom work by himself, and he just latches onto this conspiracy about, like, a bunch of people who don't actually work at the company and stuff because of all the mail that he's getting to people who don't exist. And that's where that shot comes from, is him, like, Mac shows up and he just explains this all to him, and he's got the whole thing set up with, like, the string and whatnot. That's a good episode. What other episodes are good? The therapy episode. Oh my god, dude. There's this episode where they all take turns talking to Dee's therapist because they, like, she gave them the idea to have, like, a nice dinner that they all contribute to and that they, they're all part of it, and, like, a thing to help them get along, and it all falls apart because nobody was assigned to do the dishes. So, like, then it, like, the rest of the episode is just them, like, taking turns one-on-one talking with this therapist and just being absolute fucking lunatics. Oh, that episode's a really good one. It's all so dumb, dude. God, that show fucking rules. There are a few stinkers, but most of them are good. I want to say that you should watch the Marine Ponderosa Wedding, but that one requires some context of a couple other episodes. You'd have to be introduced to the McPoyles, and you'd have to meet Maureen Ponderosa. And what episode is she from? What is the plot of that episode? Oh, that's the one where the waitress is getting married. Okay, that show sucks. In, like, the best way, affectionately. I'd actually pay attention for a minute and figure out how much these spaghetti guys are paying out. Because I'm just spending a shitload of time walking back and forth, healing after fighting this one guy. 1179. I keep missing. 86. These guys only give me 7 experience and they do so much damage. Is there anywhere else I can go in here that might be productive? Oh, this is where I need to break open the wall. It's where the guy's trapped. I need to find a pick. I think I said that weird, a pick. Like for mining. I think it's over here. I'm gonna save before I go through this door, because I'm not that far from any place I can heal. I think the F4 key on here doesn't work that well. That is just a flower in that room. I don't want to be in there. There's nothing down here, right? Yeah, okay. This isn't one of those stupid things. Okay, I feel like there's one spot in this mine where, like, oh boy. Oh boy, okay. I gotta come back for that treasure chest. But for now, we gotta run away and heal. So yeah, this is the entrance. This isn't the entrance, but this is a place where I can almost safely get over here and heal. Ugh, the store's further away than I remember. Okay. Heal me, doctor. Tova. Phobi. Elga. Okay. Since it's been a while since I mentioned it, it is way better to play this game with this keyboard than it was with that controller. Even if I have to reach down to that 2 to move down, way better. Light years better. I don't know, Tyler, what, if you're still here and feel like chatting, what other games do you think would be fun to watch me play? Because I primarily think of just games that I kind of want to play. Yeah. Oh, did I not? Oh, yeah, I told you about that. Yeah, I'm using a keyboard right now. As you can see, there's that little tiny keyboard icon on the left-hand side that's lit up. Yeah, it's just a USB keyboard plugged right in there. I actually have a USB extension cable to make it long enough for not tipping my Switch over. But yeah, it just plugs right in. Stupid spaghetti guys. You know, I wonder if there are any other games that are keyboard compatible. Nope, I just plugged it in. The convolution comes from me having to have my system language set to Japanese, as you can observe on the borders with the ZL and the plus and minus labels. Yeah, I don't know, obviously I'll play kind of whatever, but I always have that thought in my head of just like, but people are more likely to watch if I'm playing something that's like interesting to watch, or that is interesting to watch me play, right? Because if it's just playing games that I like, it's just going to be East games for the rest of my life. And I don't have a problem with that, but I feel like, you know, that reduces the odds of return viewers who don't have family ties to me. And maybe that's not true. Maybe that's my secret to success, is to just play all of the East games back to back to back to back to back. Oh, there's tons of good stuff on there. I don't want to play any of the bad games, though. I'm not playing Majora's Mask. We already went over that one. I wish I could just get back to where that treasure chest was without getting my ass beat for like a one time. If I could make it all the way there one time without losing half my health on the way, that'd be great. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff. You know at least as well as I do how many options I have. It's just a matter of like, I don't know. This is less of a what should I play next kind of question, more of like, what do you think would be fun to watch me play? Like, I think it would be fun to watch you play the old Final Fantasies, because I know those games. Ooh, Metal Slug's a good choice. I love me some Metal Slug. I have Metal Slug 3 on PlayStation. Alright, I'm gonna save here and I'm gonna go for it in that room with that red guy. Maybe if I'm an extra good boy this year, I'll find a copy of Metal Slug 1 for the oh no, Tyler, I don't think you understand. Me having fun is not something you guys need to be worried about. I suck at red guy. They did make Metal Slug 1. Hey, that's what I was looking for. Mitok. They did make Metal Slug 1 for the Saturn, and it runs great, apparently. It doesn't have blood, but apparently it's an extremely good version of Metal Slug 1. And so part of me is like, it'd be kind of cool to have, and the other part of me is like, no. Oh! The other part of me is like, I don't need it, because I can get that. I'm still kind of half-assed looking for that anthology on the Wii that you picked up. All right, let's do this again out. Oh my god! Stop bouncing back so much. Just oh no! Oh no! All right. All right. Maybe I should just play Final Fantasy on stream. Just play. I don't want to play 7 because then you won't be able to watch because I don't want you to get spoiled. Just play Final Fantasy 8 again. 8th or 9th time, you know, that's fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Danger. That is danger. Okay, good. Made it. Okay. Oh no, I just saved. Okay. I was about to save again. Hey, at least we're almost leveled up. See if I can find my way back to where that guy was that I needed the pickaxe for. Cause like I don't know if I have too many games that I would say like I don't have fun playing, except for like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and most N64 games. Oh, the Kirby games are fun. I certainly don't want to step on your toes by playing Kirby's Adventure, but I don't own any Kirby games. Hey, I found it. Dope. This one. Kirby games rule, dude. I always kind of forget that how much I like them, but I always kind of do like them. Oh thank God, there's no monsters in here. Hey, buddy. Arigato mo dame ka tomote ita yo. Watashi wa something. No raru. Sure. Oh my god, stop talking so much, dude. Oh, so Selseta no Hana, eh? Roda no. Oh yeah, you need this Roda nut. Yeah, buddy. You take that butt from me, that nut from me. Ugh. Can't open it. All right. So, we got a bunch of experience from that guy, so we're gonna save. He wants a flower. I know it's here in this mine. Is it down by that water pool, or is it a different water pool? No, there's nothing down here. Okay. I've beaten a lot of Kirby games. I think, and I've beaten the original because we had that on Game Boy. Oh, sweet. I've beaten the original. I never beat Kirby's Dream Land 2 or 3. Or Crystal Shards. I did do Triple Deluxe. Actually, I haven't beaten a lot of Kirby games. I've beaten like 3. Kirby's Dream Land, Triple Deluxe. I think I beat Kirby's Adventure. But that would have been back on when I was emulating on PC and stuff. So I don't super remember. unlike whatever game you were playing the other day. No, I beat Return to Dreamland, didn't I? The one that, like, the Wii one that got remade on Switch not too long ago. I beat that, I think. I could look at the list, but I'm busy. For as long as these load times are, they're not quite long enough for me to consult the texts and see which Kirby games I've beaten that I wrote down. I definitely did not write all of them. Wow. Okay. Not to dead end. You red bastard! Okay. Kirby's Adventures is tight, though. You're gonna like that game, and I'm gonna like watching you play that game. I have a lot of RPGs to play, but I don't know if any of those would be fun to watch me play, or if I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing them. If I wasn't waiting... Oh my god, this spaghetti dude! Seriously? I do have a loop on the third game for PS2, but I'm kind of waiting until I can play that with Nathan, because I'm pretty sure he found it for me. And I know he's curious about it, but neither one of us is going to play it alone, and I know it. So that's something. Dude, seriously, these spaghetti bozos. Oh my god, I'm fucking dead again. Alright. I don't know what happened to me with fighting spaghetti guys. Oh, is that ring I had equipped doing something? I can't read. Do we think this ring does something? Because I think I'm going to put it back on again. We're going to find out if it does something. I'm going to save again, actually. Because if it does, I don't want to have to remember to re-equip it again. Spaghetti. I don't want to know about that one. Cause like, God, this is actually like the more I think about it, the more it's kind of like actually a difficult thing to like pick, right? Cause like most of the retro games I have, or like all of them really, I'm brain farting here because I'm trying to watch out for these red guys. Oh, okay. Brain fart. Old games. A bunch of the ones I have left are ones that are like, okay, well, Mech Warrior 3050, everyone's favorite Super Nintendo game. It's got 2 players, and it's not just like running gun Contra. It's okay, dude. Get a load of this game. I don't think we talked to you about this one. It's it's Mech Warrior, so it's like giant robot mechs. You know, like you're a big Mech Warrior guy, big BattleTech fan. But it's like a isometric view, right? So it's like that 3/4, like that Diablo type view, right? And you can play it 2-player, where one person moves the mech around and the other player rotates the torso and shoots at enemies. And that kind of co-pilot type game is very extremely uncommon to my knowledge. And so that's definitely something that like I need to play with somebody, because that game's also really hard if you play it by yourself. I tried it to test it, and it's like, no. It's kind of like this game, where I'm just getting my ass beat over and over again. Yeah, dude, it's tight, but it's like difficult even with 2 players. Me and Nathan tried it because it also came out on Genesis, and so I got it for Nathan, and then we tried it out, and it was like hard, but it was like, okay, you know, we'll get the Super Nintendo version too. That's pretty much as far as we thought that through. But yeah, no, it's really cool. It's certainly a really cool idea. and it didn't tank the whole series of video games. So like it's gotta be decent once you get further in, right? In theory. Save. But like I got that one for retro enough stuff. Otherwise, it's stuff like TurboGrafx. I mean, I've got Ys 1, 2, and 3, and they're better versions than this. But otherwise, it's like I've got Bomberman, which is really, really hard to play like the story mode. No, I killed him. And I've got Snatcher, which is only in Japanese. SMT, which is only in Japanese. I do have a Dungeons and Dragons game that I really want Ryan to play. Because it's a strategy RPG, believe it or not. So I'm kind of waiting for a time when me and Ryan are going to hang out, and then I'll see if I can, if we end up playing that. And then if he doesn't like it, I can sell it and have that money back. But for now, I am going to fucking die. I didn't actually mean to, like, kill that guy, I just wanted to, like, avoid him. I'm so close to leveling up, too. It would have been a tragedy to have to replay the last 5 seconds of gameplay since I saved last. What else do I have over there? Double Dungeons, which is, like, an okay first-person dungeon crawler that's also 2-player split screen. So, like, I would just as soon play that with somebody and then probably not get very far because it's, like, only okay. But that's one I want to, like, take a real crack at before I, get rid of it. Otherwise, I think most of my other stuff is on Saturn for retro stuff. For, like, what we consider retro, obviously, it's, you know, even DS. Co-op Fear is coming up. Dude, like, I have so many co-op games, and, like, yeah, I know you meant Fest. I have so many co-op games, or, like, games that I at least want to play, like, you know, alongside somebody, right? Like, I don't remember if I, oh, hey, leveled up. I don't remember if I told you about this, but, Splinter Cell 1 and 2 on GameCube have extra functionality with the Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cable, like the one you can use for Crimbus Chronicles. And if you connect one, that the Game Boy Advance can be used as like a radar and can like do the hacking for you and shit. And it's like, oh sweet, I'm terrible at the stealth part because I throw cans and people see me throw them, so it doesn't work and I'm dumb. But then, like, you know, I could co-pilot that game, I think. I hope. And so that'd be really cool. To a lesser extent, Wind Waker can do that too. But we'd have to get a copy of Wind Waker, which I think the game's like 50-60 bucks. I have a Saturn game called Amok, which is a terrible name. It's just A-M-O-K. But it's also like a mech game, but it's got just split screen, like, it's basically like a third-person shooter, but split screen, and it runs really smooth on split screen. So, like, and it's co-op campaign, too. It's not even just like, you're playing the co-op mode. It's like, no. It's the same game whether you're playing it with 1 or 2 players, except for that there's 2 of you and 2 players, believe it or not. What else do I have? I feel like I have a bunch of shit, and I claimed that I had a bunch of shit, but I'm blanking on most of it, probably. Some of it. Let me just pause this for 1 minute and, like, look at my shelf for, like, 10 seconds. I have another Turbo game that's, like, an arcade game that's 2 players. It's not really co-op, but we do have Pebble Beach on Saturn. Our favorite game with Craig Stadler, where he says our favorite line, "Think you can get it inside mine?" I could have sworn I had one other. Oh, Saturn Bomberman. Saturn Bomberman has a story mode that is also 2 players, and so that's a co-op fest game. This looks dangerous. Let's save. Golf Fest, dude. Don't even fucking get me started on Golf Fest or Sports Fest, dude. It would be so tight. Because if someone's got GameCube, they've got Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Mario Baseball, Mario Soccer, like 4 of the best sports games ever made. If someone's got Saturn, I wonder who that is. We've got Pebble Beach with the only good golf game ever made, probably. But then I've also got like a not so good soccer game, baseball, basketball, and hockey games. NBA Jam is on a couple systems. Most of them, really. I don't think we have any other golf games collectively, actually. I think I have the only... Oh, I need magic to fight this guy. I don't have magic. I knew I was right that I didn't want to be in here yet. I thought Ryan had a copy of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. But the more I think about it, the more we didn't end up getting the copy that I'm thinking of. I gotta go elsewhere. I gotta go get magic before I can fight that guy. Nathan's gotta have at least one golf game on PlayStation, right? I hope he has Cyber Tiger with a terrifying cover art. That's not true, I don't want him to play that game. I feel like I have another co-op game I'm forgetting about. Wait. Oh, if it's on Switch Online, then all bets are off, dude. There's Switch, because I know Switch Online has soccer for sure. And you know what? Screw it. We all have the expansion plus. Someone gets to play all of the sports games that are on there. They get to play tennis, and Super Tennis, and the other tennis, and Mario Tennis on N64. Man, someone's gonna have a good old tennis fest. And oh, dude, whoever draws the the Switch straw gets to play. Oh fuck. Gets to play wrestling. All those good games. They suck. Yeah, I know Mario Soccer's on Switch Online. I just don't remember what else is on the GameCube games. I haven't looked basically since Switch 2 came out. I feel like I'm forgetting more co-op games that I had, like, laying around, waiting for excuse to play. Obviously, there's like all of like the Golden Axes and the Streets of Rages and what have you on the Genesis Online. I gotta go heal again. This is a real bad like session of this game, if I'm being real. I know Ryan would be largely content playing Mario Baseball, especially if we got the GameCube version. Because that's got like that story mode thing where you like beat other teams and take their players. Alright. I can find a cell set of flower in here. I don't think I need to beat the boss to do it, but I might. And that means that I have to leave and come back with magic. Oh, that's right, this butthole's guarding a dead-end room. Like an idiot. This is also a dead-end room. This whole chain of rooms is dead ends. Like the Pink Panther theme. Okay. We're going to go up here, because I think this is where that guy was. Yep, okay. So he's just in there. He needs a cell set of flower. I need to remember where that is. Or to wing it. Okay, I know where this room is relative to the most of the dungeon. I'm gonna drop a save. I'm gonna go through the door on the right. And I'm going to see what else is up here, because that's where I got the pickaxe. I don't need to go back in there. What about this room? Did I go anywhere? Oh no, there's like a whole room in here. Okay. I'm just kidding, it's just a fucking dead-end room for this plant guy to hang out in. What a stupid place. Who designed it? Alright, skitty guy. Alright. Let's try leaving. I don't know. I'm very confident, for some reason, that I had another sports game on deck that I was just, like, waiting on. And I don't know what it would be. Not a sports game, a co-op game. Because I'm looking at my shelf. Maybe I don't. I know most of my Saturn games are single-player games. Besides the sports games, and besides, some of the stupid shit I got. I got a bunch of stupid shit. That might surprise you. Okay, can't go in there. Okay. Back out here where it's safe. There's supposed to be... Oh, I can just walk through these trees. That's how I get up here. Where I can get... whatever that is. That's an item. I can get that item. And I can take it up here to the statue of the goddesses. Oh, is an old man up here? Oh, he's in front of the goddess room. Okay. What do you have to say? Something legible, I hope? Is it raining again? It stopped for a while. Oh boy. There we go. Look who's got some magic power. Whoops. How do I use my magic? There we go. Great. That means I have to use both hands. Yep, okay. Nope. I didn't mean it. Close the inventory. Alright. Great. Got magic. I wonder how long I've been able to go do that. Let's save before we go inside. Because I like saving. I mean, if we're talking co-op fest, I basically already mentioned it, but we could play Crystal Chronicles. It would be a nightmare for any number of us to be playing Crystal Chronicles, especially if we have all four of us playing, or the full four that can't play. Ryan, I think Ryan's pretty likely to volunteer to sit out if we start talking about playing something like Crystal. Holy shit! Did you guys hear that? It says my stream is still going. My keyboard lights went out for a hot second, but nothing else seems to have happened. Holy shit, that was awesome. Kinda gave me a start though, Jesus. Let's save again, and then we're gonna do like a save state with the controller that's still on. Holy shit. Alright. I actually kind of forgot about making save states. But that sure reminded me. God, it just looks... The rain is coming down so thick and, like, thin at the same time. That, like, it just looks like it's foggy when I look out my window. You'll just flicker screen and goes, yeah. Please tell me you heard that. Thunder's scaring me, dude. Feel bad for the cat. Oh my god. I'm getting scared. I'm like 3 times the size she is. Now, do you remember where that boss was? Because I sure don't. You did hear it? Oh, good. Was it here? Yeah, this looks right. Nope, it's not right. That's where that guy is. Wait, this whole room is dead ends. I remembered making fun of those guys about how their room was all dead ends. Second, I have fireballs now, stupid. They're almost as good as the fireballs from Dino Wars. Oh my god, dude. It is storming gnarly out there. Stormin' D. I don't like the weather when I get in this room. Heal. It's just hail and lightning. It's not even like a severe thunderstorm like it was earlier, like 2 hours ago. Just stormy as shit. What's the map looking like? Yeah, it's gonna be over by like 8:20. It is big boy storm out there though, dude. Thank God I have search predictors on all my stuff. If we collectively decide that watching me play these old, shitty versions of East games isn't particularly fun or engaging, or even just not fun for me, which of course I would not decide on my own probably, but I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I guess I'm hoping for someone to tell me that that they don't want to watch me play these games, so I can be like, well, I guess I won't then, and then I'll play them on my own time and just be done with them sooner. Okay, let's save, and once that's done, we'll save state, and we'll go fight that guy, now that I got magic, and I can talk like this. Save it estate. To shave the face, to pull the tooth, require the grace. I don't remember the next line. Second. Oh, I hit him and I didn't even get hit. Ah, that time I did. Oh, I got him. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die way before he does. Okay, got it. I don't got it. Ah, okay. You know, I feel like I know more musicals than I ought to, for how rarely I listen to them. but sometimes I just think about Sweeney Todd. Specifically that song. I don't even like that song from Sweeney Todd. But I think about it. Oh, don't tell me it crashed again. Don't tell me it crashed again. Bad news. It crashed again. It did this, like, right away when I started. Like, the first time I died tonight, it crashed on the loading start, like this. Like, the Switch, not frozen, but the game is fully crashed. Like, the emulator menus don't open, nothing happens, but I can open this and I can close the game. Yeah, rut row indeed. It's a minor rut row, but rut row nonetheless. It's a real oopsie goof. That was another lightning strike, but that one is not nearly as loud. But I'm just trying to make up for it, though. Alright, load that save state. Alright, back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Let's go see if I can beat this guy this time. Oh, I don't think I need to hit his eye. Nope, I can just hit him whenever. Oops, that's for when I face the wrong way. And actually, I don't want to hit his eye because he fires that big blast out of it. Okay, so I can only hit oh my god, I walked into that fireball like 4 times. Okay. I can beat that. Knowing that I don't have to, like, wait for him to open his eye like I thought I did. That's doable. And it didn't crash this time. Alright, good deal. Good news all over the place. I wish this boss music was better, though. Yuck, 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 yuck. Because knowing that I don't need to wait for his dumb... Oh, I missed. Makes it way easier to get out of the way of his fireballs if I can just be running right away. Except for sometimes my spacebar doesn't... Oh. Okay. Got him twice. A twofer, if you will. Twofer Grace. Joke name of an actor. It's his real name, I guess. Sounds like a made-up name, Topher Grace. I know it's like Christopher, but that's fucking stupid. You have a normal name like Christopher, why make it a weird name like Topher? Oh, God! If he hadn't died when he did, I was gonna run into that fireball and lose the fight again. Alright, we done it. We're saving. We're dropping a real save, and a state save, and a state sale, and an estate sale. Alright, now in here should be that Salsetta no Hana that the guy's looking for. Thank you for celebrating with me, Tyler. It means a lot to me. Ah! What are you? You don't take very much damage. Okay. He's not so bad. Oh my god, there's like a whole thing down here. When do I level up next? Please, S on the keyboard work. There we go. 2000? That's not that far. Yeah, keyboard controls for this game are all over the place, dude. So, like, the arrow keys don't work. You move with the number pad. It's like I have to press, like, 8, 4, 6, and 2. I know you're a big number pad man. So, like, I move with the number pad. And then, like, it's self-explanatory stuff, but it's like E for equipment, S for status, I for inventory. But those are all, like, over on the other half of the keyboard. I don't like how... Oh, there it is. Gimme. And then, like, save is F4, load is F6, but I think that, 1 and 2, like the regular number row 1 and 2 also save, and load. I think F1 also saves, or also loads, one of those two. I want to try fighting that guy, but I am gonna decide not to. See if I can just run away and not die down here. Fuck! That thing that I just said I wasn't gonna do, and then I was like, this guy's going my way anyway, I guess. And then, like, enters the OK button, which the number pad enter works for that as well. And then spacebar is the cancel button, and also magic. I mean, it makes sense that the controls are greatly compacted, because, like, every other platform at the time had, like, 2 buttons at their disposal. These fucking other spaghetti guys. Look, this game also came out on the Famicom, so that would just be like... I mean, you don't need to press anything to attack, right? You just gotta walk at people. So the Famicom would be like, what? B for magic? This one also lets you use items more easily. Oh my god, this fucking purple guy. Why am I fighting you? Why am I fighting you? I don't need to fight you to go over here and get killed by these spaghetti guys, so why bother? I can get killed by these spaghetti guys all on my own. Oh, I actually killed that one on accident, and I got like no experience for it. My favorite. So my favorite number is none. It's an interesting placement of the comma on that screen. It was like, Sasada no Hana, O, comma, Teni Ireta. I don't know why the comma is there, is what I'm saying. Come down here, you purple bloodlord. Oh, I got him, and I got past him. Oh man, are we clear? Yeah. Do I heal in here? No. But you know what I can do is I can save in here now that I have the flower. I'm in terrible shape. But I forgot I have magic spell. I could have been shooting fireballs at those shitlords. Alright. The important thing is that I'm done in this dungeon as long as I can get back to that guy. Or more specifically, back to somewhere where I can heal. Without dying. Alright. Oh god. Every time an enemy like moves in my path, I just clench up. Because I know that there's a good chance that I die and they don't. Alright. Safe in here. And I heal from the guy. Who's that? Genma? Get out of here, Genma. Old stone fucker. Oh, hold on. Escape is just like a real pause too? How did I not accidentally do that before now? All I've been doing lately is hitting the escape key in everything I do. Okay. Let's go give this flower to that guy so he can leave, and then I can leave, and I have enough money to buy a better shield. But before I buy that shield, I'm going to see how much it costs to get a better sword. Because if I can get that better sword first, then sword first. Oh, you dick. Alright. This way. No. No. Yes. No. That's a dead end. Okay. Oh my god, I can't hit enemies that are off screen. As expected from a game of this age. Oh, where the fuck am I going? Thank God for these fireballs. Oh, that's just where I got the fire rod. Oh, god damn it. Oh, this game. Oh, spawning these enemies right next to me. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, the game doesn't run at a high enough frame rate to keep up with my inputs when I'm trying to like quickly like turn and shoot that guy. Oh my god, okay. Thanks, Daddy-o. And I'm almost leveled up. I know I started at like 6, but I keep being like, I can't believe it's only 8 o'clock. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. Because I just feel like I shouldn't stream for that long. But if I wasn't streaming, I would probably play this game until bedtime. Hey! That jerkwad left without the flower. Why did I go get this flower if he was gonna leave? He must be back in town then. I can give it to him there. He's gonna give me a bunch of experience points. This also means that I'm allowed to leave. Because there's nothing left in here for me. So probably spaghetti monsters to burn. Yeah, suck it, nerds. Burn spaghetti monsters. I don't think there was anything down in that lowest level where I got this stupid flower. Sure hope. Oh, this isn't the exit like I thought it was. Stupid red worm guys, they die really easy, you know? I wonder why it doesn't cost 1 MP per fireball. It's not like that in any of the versions I've played, but I wonder why. Like, why is it like 10 to 1 MP? Not really complaining, it's just a curious choice. Might as well heal here because I don't think I regen MP by standing around in town. I think it's just MP. That guy from the mines isn't back in town. I might have to look up what I'm supposed to be doing, because I didn't get the thing that lets me open that guy's wall, I don't think. Is that what the stone tablet does? No, I don't know what the stone tablet does. I don't know anything it does in this game. I don't know why number 2 just does not stick in my brain as well as the first one, considering that I've only ever played them in pairs. You got a reward for me, buddy? No? Okay. What about you, old lady? Nope. Oh yeah, you're the guy I saved. Who are you? Sweet. Ah, Lilia no Kusuri. Oh, I need the flower to make that, I think. And now she lives down here. That's not her. Yeah, level up. Oh, she gave me a magic spell. Ah, return. Sweet, now I can come back here. Actually, I think it lets me fly to any... Yep. The lights just flickered. And then did it again. Get out of the way, lady. I want to save. The weather's starting to scare me. Actually, probably turn off the AC. It's getting kind of chill in here. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Good progress. I can come back here whenever I want. How much money does the better sword cost? 5,000? I don't have that kind of cash. Small shield it is. Because I don't even look to see if he got better armor yet. Let's go find out. Now that I've already spent money on the shield. Nope, okay. Still sold out. Alright. Sweet. This is an item shop. I've never been in here. You got anything good? Wing. I don't need because I just got the return spell. That's a health potion. Oh, that's like the fairy elixir or whatever that. Yeah, 60,000 gold. Sign up for the extra Switch. I've been playing Fire Emblem. I actually have beaten Fire Emblem on GBA. I owned it back when it came out. I got it when it was still fairly new. So that actually was a grudge game for me for a while because it was 8th grade. I was in 8th grade when I had it. I got it. I got that game as a bribe to like go on a field trip that I didn't want to go on. I was a shit kid, dude. So I played that game that whole trip and I never beat it. It's really hard. I'm really dumb. Yeah, the older ones are super hard, dude. But I did, because it came up for download on the Wii U. And I had bought it on there, because I had sold the game by then, of course. And so I beat it out of the Wii U version. I used a guide for part of it. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, so, the old games, if a character died in battle, and if you didn't restart the battle, they would just stay dead. Like, if you end a battle after someone died, they're just dead for the rest of the game. Unless it's, like, the main character, who then, of course, just is a game over. But there's also, like, no level grinding. You can't just go do, like, free fights against the zombies or whatever like you can in Awakening. You can only do, like, the 24 story fights that are in the game, and that's all you get. So, like, that game in particular... So just to give you a glimpse onto how I used to think about games when I was a kid, I was so scared of, like, failing or, like, losing that I was like, okay, if he dies, it's a game over, so that guy is getting protected. He is, like, I'm not letting him do shit if he doesn't have to, right? That's why you have the whole other army. I don't care about those guys so much. So my main character, Elwood, is his name. He looks like a knockoff Roy, but I think he's actually like Roy's ancestor. So I was just being super duper uber cautious with this kid, and this kid, he's like an adult or whatever. and I get to this fight. Where no, that didn't do what I wanted. I get to this fight where he is separate from the rest of your crew. He has to have like basically a one-on-one fight with like this villain guy, that one of the higher up villains, presumably. I don't know. There's a lot of text on that tablet. I assumed it would open the door. He has to have a one-on-one fight. So of course I get there and he is just so underpowered for where he needs to be that I cannot win this fight. I think it's like technically if you could survive long enough, your other people could get over in time to help. I don't remember for sure. I think there's like they might be in like a room, like a door separated from everybody. I don't exactly remember, but I was just boned. I had soft locked myself, as the term goes. Like I couldn't. It was the same with Resident Evil Gaiden, right? I couldn't win no matter what, legitimately, because I had fucked up like the rest of the game up until that point. Before I go anywhere, I'm actually gonna look up what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't want to spend too much time goofing around here. I'll leave that open. I'm gonna want that guide for a different game later. Game facts. Yeah, sure. Just give me a guide. HTML, beautiful. All right. Oh my God, this is just a pure text guide in the year of our Lord 2021 or whatever. Aha, the light magic. There is shit down there I needed. Okay, I gotta go all the way back to where I got that flower. Yay. It's alright, I'm better for it, because now I got a whole bunch of level up. I got like one level up. Yeah, so I have this great, horrible history with Fire Emblem for GBA. The first one for Americans. And, but I beat it. I went back and beat that game. And, that was part of my, coming to an understanding that I just don't really, care for most of the Fire Emblem games. What's in here? Is it dead end? Yeah, this is just a really elaborate dead end. Oh, you bitch. So, like, I like Awakening. I still love Awakening. But, that's kind of it. I mean, I haven't given it a real try. I'll probably like Fates, Conquest and Birthright, but I haven't actually tried playing them yet. I've only started a file to get far enough to where it would let me redeem the DLC code before the eShop on DS shut down. But I'll probably like that one because it's similar enough by all reports. But I didn't super care for Three Houses, didn't super care for Engage. I liked Engage better than Three Houses. It was a little reeled in, a little toned down from Three Houses. But it's not a game I needed to get the collector's edition for, and not a game that I need to play ever again, which is why I sold it. So I'm not like super excited about the new one either. I mean, it looks good if you're into Fire Emblem games, but it's I'm not getting that one. I'm not falling for it again. Really help me kill these enemies faster if I didn't miss. I should play Awakening again, though. Part of me is just like, nah, if I'm going to play a Fire Emblem game, I should just play Conquest and be done with it, or whatever, get that one out of the way, because I've had it since launch, more or less. But all I can think about is playing Awakening and getting Anna on my team, and she's just overpowered. overpowered as fuck in that game. It's awesome. I think I played that game on easy, if that has an easy mode. And I think I set it to casual, which is the one where your characters can die and it's no biggie. But I think I still restart it every time they die, as if I wasn't playing on casual. I don't know, I do stupid shit sometimes. And fire does not do like a ton of damage to these guys. Hey, come back here. Trying to blast you. Oh yeah, look at this totally obvious gateway over here. Oh, it's like a hallway? Whatever. Just fucking took a bunch of damage because I thought it was like a black screen loading me into another area, and it just wasn't. It just was actually not doing that. Over here, okay. Gotta go past that skiddy man. Okay. Boy, all these nights are like making me nervous. Making me Norbit. Everyone's favorite movie from 2008? Oh my god. Gimme. Okay. So that's the light spell. Turn to the last doorway and go south. Then go right where you can see another path beside the eastern wall. Go down into this room. Okay. Aye. How much experience do these guys give me? Probably not enough. I already don't remember what the old number was, so yeah, probably not enough. 9. Yep, 9. Great. These guys suck. Not worth my time. Oh no. Okay. Good news is that I can use that spell to just fly out of here when I find what I'm looking for. Hey. Quit grooving over there. You chasing me? Get out of here. What level up next? 27, I'm not that far. Okay. Evil Bell. Looks right. Couldn't tell you that that's what the text says. Alright, so, equipment. Equipment, for real this time. Return spell. Oh no, I can't use it to escape here specifically, apparently. I don't know. Great. Regular spell it is. And we're just gonna leave the way I came in. I always think I like. This is not. Alright, now I gotta go up here. I always think I like strategy RPGs, but like the more recently I play them, the less I'm like into them. The Disgaeas are currently kind of an exception for me. Like I still like a good Disgaea game. But, I think a large part of that is just because they have, like, the cheat shop and stuff, so, like, I can cheat within the bounds of the game, and it makes it way easier to, like, level grind. Because otherwise, level grinding in strategy games is not especially my favorite, except in Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics might be as good as it gets for a strategy RPG for me. just because, I don't know, it's like the only one I've played. I don't know, I guess it's one of two. Soul Nomad is the same, where like, it's like Fire Emblem, it's all of your turn, and then it's all of the enemy's turn, right? The Sky is the same way. It's all of your turn, and then all of the enemies get to go. But Tactics and Soul Nomad both like shuffle the turns together based on like speed stats and stuff, you know, haste or status effects and stuff that affect your speed. And then the turns play out in the order based on that. And you know, some games let you do stuff like interrupt people's turns and whatnot. So like, oh, they don't actually get to go when they're supposed to. Kind of Final Fantasy X style, which I know you've played. Alright. So what am I supposed to do? Just leave? I said. Oh yeah, because I got the evil bell. Now I can go in that guy's basement and kill his ghosts or whatever. I should save soon. I feel like it's been too long. Was it 5,000 for the last sword? I didn't even look at the shield. It's probably like 3,000. But I know that I can get a bunch of monies and experiences from fighting this guy's basement monsters, which is what I'm gonna go do next anyway. Maybe not a bunch, but like, they just kind of keep coming, I think. That might not be true. I feel like I always think that, but I'm pretty sure that they stop. Or I have to, like, run past them inside and take an item that's in the back. One of those two. It's definitely a solution to the situation. Whatever it is that's out there. Oh, that's right. I think that rich guy gives me iron ore, and then I give that to the shopkeep, and then he makes me iron armor. Certainly can't do it right now. No, but I remember there's 5,000. 8,000. Why are shields more expensive than swords? Besides the fact that they clearly are going to cost more materials. Okay. Save. Beep boop beep beep boop. I'm gonna do a save state as well. Okay. Hi, rich guy. Yes, I'll fight your basement monsters. This basement looks tight. I would build a V-Fest down here. Especially when I do this. I keep trying to use the arrow keys whenever I open the menu. Just fucking tear the wall down by ringing that bell. Damn it, they got me. I didn't equip that ring again. That ring does, I think it does reduce my damage intake. How much damage I eat in a day. ring that bell, and then I gotta change to the ring. Yes. So I'm gonna get ready with that I key. Those iframes. Those frames I spend. You know what? I could probably ring the bell. I have the ring equipped right now. Or the bell. Probably do this. Yeah. I'm gonna watch this again. Fuck up that wall. Some good animation. Alright. Alright. Equip the ring. I don't think they can hit me from the side of the stairs. Dumbasses. Sweet. Oh, I can't get off the stairs either. Okay. I'm gonna save. Now that I have a foolproof strategy, I have to make sure I never have to do it again. Wander into this guy's hole in his basement wall that I made. If it's, oh, that's right. I think this is when the guys keep coming. Oh yeah, no, I was throwing fireballs way faster than the game could let me throw fireballs. Look at all these gentlemen. Oh man, those knights do a shitload of damage, don't they? Okay. When do I level up? 2500, I think. You know what? Be nice if I would hit the right key when I want to turn, right? Yeah, there's nothing over here. I really hate how close I get to the edge of the screen before it starts moving. That is a real problem I have with this version of this game. I don't recall it being such a problem on the other ones. What that is? Scroll of some kind? You're talking a lot for a statue, my dude. And you didn't even heal me, you buttlord. Okay, there it is. I rescinded my buttlord comment. Oh, sweet, Nathan's playing Shinobi. I should turn those off when I stream. That Shinobi game rules, but it's not as... I didn't enjoy it as much as Ragebound, which is the Ninja Gaiden game. Came out similar time. About the same. It was like a couple months later. Why am I fighting that guy? 1 experience? Oy. Take me back to this cave full of monsters that kicked my ass. Please. Yeah, get 'em. Hey, I know I'm not out of MP, stupids. Did I hit the sprite limit? I might have hit the sprite limit. Oh, you did? You didn't just beat that game now, right? Sorry, let me phrase that. Did you really beat that game already? It took me way longer, I think. Oh, Dungeon 4, okay. Just feel like there's no fucking way you're already done with that game. Granted, it took me a lot longer to read everything than it's taken you, I'm sure, but... okay. fuck. I got carried away and just was like, oh yeah, I can just farm these guys for a while. And I should have just left. I think that that's fair. I think Echoes of Wisdom is a fucking, like, fantastic game. Because you just get to make beds and shit and enemies. It's a lot of fun. I don't know. Like, normally I don't get as into, like, games that give me too much freedom in what I do. But that game, I don't know, man. I adore it. But I know I'm never going to play it again, which is why I sold it. Talking to you about it makes me kind of wish I hadn't, but I know that I would just, you know, I'd throw it in because we're talking about it, and then be like, hey, you know what, I'm good. I'd look at the list of all the items I remembered, and then, like, spamming bits. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize there's so many dudes out here in the hallway again. Alright. We're doing this again. Freezing enemies so my dark. Oh, yeah, yeah. What do I level up next? 27? Okay. Oh, and I heal when I'm out here. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I assume that Dark Kid is Dark Nut. But, yeah. No, that, I don't know, that game is fucking rad, dude. I'm gonna speed this up while I'm sitting here healing. I feel like I heal really slow in this version. Yeah, no, I actually kind of super loved, like, finding out that you can, like, you can create and copy the enemies, too. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be, like, throwing rocks and shit at these guys. That's gonna get old quick. And then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's some bats and shit. You can just have them. And then it becomes really, really fun. For me. Experience. I only need 3 more experience. There we are, level up. Alright, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh no, all these guys are back. Bring it on, losers. I'm stronger now. Yeah, the puzzles, I don't want to say they're better, but I certainly also enjoyed them more because it was just like, no. Instead of, like, I don't inherently have a problem with, like, okay, these are the game's rules, you have to abide by those rules to play the game the way the game wants to be played, right? I don't inherently have a problem with that. But in a game like that, where it's like, oh yeah, here's, like, beds and boxes and potted plants and creatures that you can make and do whatever you want with, then it quickly becomes like, okay, I see how I could use that stuff to solve this puzzle, let me do it that way, and that game does. What did I get while I was in there? I already don't remember. Tackle puzzles or objectives, spam enemies or distract them, or use trampolines and shit. Yeah, like, oh, it's a really smart game because it's just, it gives you like an entire toolbox. Where was I supposed to get that iron ore? I think I have to go back in that mine, you guys. Which means we're gonna save. Because I need that armor. probably wrap up by like 9 or so, like, so like a half an hour yet. Not that I got anything to do, but like, you know. Oh my god, lady, please get out of the way. It's bad enough I had to get back to stupid mine. I'm gonna go buy a wing from the store, because apparently I can't use the return spell from in there. Get out of here, dude. I didn't want to talk to you either, dude. Oh my god, all these townsfolk. Dude, so like a couple days ago, I booted up, before I started this one, I booted up East 1, just as like a, you know, something to try reading in Japanese, to practice reading, and it was a chore and a half to chase down the townsfolk. A bunch of them just, like, it seemed programmed to buy a wig. But like half the townsfolk seemed programmed to like run away from you because it was just so hard to catch up to them and to get them to talk to you. Like, they would move as fast as you did, and they would not stand around nearly as much as these people do. Nor would I constantly sit here and accidentally try to use my items over and over again. So of course in this game, yeah, they did know. In this game, where I can't read half of what they say because it's low-res kanji, double weakness for me, I can't get away from him. Alright, let's go back to the stupid fucking mine, find that stupid iron ore so that I can have that stupid blacksmith make stupid armor for stupid me, so that I can stupid not die so stupid much. What's my next level up? 35, yuck. Luckily, oh yeah, now I can go in that room that I just walked past, but I need this armor before I go in there. 'Cause that's, if I was a betting man, I'm gonna say that that room is basically just gonna be a boss fight, and then I go to the next area. And I'm gonna need better armor before I do anything like that. Isn't this the dead end? Yeah, god damn it. Stupid dead end Palooza down here. Ah, you fucking. Alright. Now I gotta go make a detour and heal. This game just had to spawn that red guy right in the doorway where you enter the room. The other games are, like, the newer versions of this game are way less frustrating. It's just these early versions, these original versions, really, because that's what they are, that are, like, this frustrating to me. Thanks, Dad. What is today? Friday? Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Oops, I actually wanted to be in there. Up here, though. If this music was, like, a little slower, it would remind me of some of the music in, like, the investigation music in, like, Phoenix Wright. You have to be like, oh, you know, I can listen to it at half speed, can't I? That's too slow. It'd have to be like a 0.75, maybe like a 0.7 speed. And I think this would sound about like, some good detective kind of music. Okay. Now, I am going to look up that guide I was looking at. Okay, proceed through the door of the last area. From the northern entrance, take a few steps west, then follow past as it goes south. Curves a couple times when it turns east. Hug the southern wall until you go into a new room just to the south, where you find a Carly and a piece of iron ore. Where you find iCarly and a piece of iron ore. Oh, look at that. There's two of them, actually. Nice try, guide, for a different version of this game. Yay! Iron ore. I bought that wing so I could just teleport out of here, and I feel like I should just use it instead of running out of here, but I think my brain being like, hey, you know, it's not that bad to get back down here. I'll just walk out. Is gonna win this argument. Because you know what, it wasn't that bad to walk down here. I'll just walk out. So I think it's safe to say that I'm never going to play these versions of Ys again, but I think it's extremely likely that I play the other versions I have of them, like, at least once more this calendar year, probably twice. I'll probably sit here and play all of them every day. If they were like short enough where I could beat all three in a day, I probably would do it. But the first two are like, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours depending on the version you have and how well you know it. Which, as we are learning, is not the best for me. The third one's really short. Third one is mucho shorto. And it's like a side-scroller action platformer. That's one you could get into because you get an attack button and everything. Not this version. Don't play this version. Play like the Super. I'll loan you the Super Nintendo version, and then I'll be like, you know what? Skip it. Just play number 8. Play Ys 8. You would like Ys 8. Everyone would like Ys 8. I declare it. Everyone will like Ys 8. Ys 8 rules. 10 rules. 9 is just as good in gameplay, but I didn't care about the story or like the aesthetic as much. But 8 and 10 are really good. 7's good, but like a little lesser because it was a PSP game, so like it's a little held back. 6 is good. 6 is pretty simple, relatively speaking, for being like a PS2 game. It feels like it's you know, a real budget game on PS2, but it's good. Yeah, you can buy it from me, whatever. Can you make armor with it? Oh my god. Yeah, look at all his armor. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doo. Aww. Oh. I already have the sword and the shield. How much is the breastplate? 2,500? That's kind of a lot. How much is the plate mail? 10,000! Well, I guess we have the breastplate. We have the boot plate. Large shield's 8,000, okay. That means my next purchase is the sword. But we got better armor now. Let's equip it. Yeah. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And we're gonna save. And then... yeah, I did that. I got third turn magic. got the breastplate. Yeah. Did the basement. Oh, okay. Yard. I should send you that documentary thing I found about Yuzo Koshiro. He's a composer. He worked on these games. He worked on Streets of Rage and a bunch of other shit that you may or may not know. But that documentary spent some time talking about like how like the music worked on these old computers and shit, and it's like, dude, that guy, I mean, it's that thing from Iron Man, right, where it's like, oh, you know, he made this in a desert with a box of scraps, like it's that, but it's kick-ass music for old video games that nobody but me likes. Where do you think I go from here? I'm just kind of winging it. Yeah, that guy hurt me. Okay, good news is that I can't walk off of the ledge. Very good news. Dope. Yeah, dude, like, it's fucking fascinating, because, like, just as an example, like, I believe, if I remember right, the NES has, like, 6 or 8 sound channels, which, to put it, like, in a really easy-to-get way, it's, like, basically 6 different instruments, you know, or sounds that could be happening at once, including, like, the sound effects. But I think, if I remember right, this computer, the PC-88, I think it had 3 sound channels, and then, like, or three that were allowed for music, and then the other one was used for, like, sound effects or something like that. So, like, the sound effects don't interrupt the music like it does in a lot of NES games. Something like that. But it's like, dude, to call old, I mean, frankly, to call anyone who makes video games anything less than, like, a wizard is, like, ridiculous, because can you just imagine just, like, the idea of a video game, right? Can you imagine explaining video games to someone who doesn't, who like, they know what TV is, and be like, okay, well, it's TV that you can, like, control in real time, not just change the channel. Like, it sounds stupid, right? But even if you just slice that down to just like, okay, making music for, like, you know, here's the 2 sticks and, like, some bug parts, and you know, make music that will be, like, remembered for the rest of everyone's lives, like the Zelda theme. It's like, excuse me. Do I heal out here? No, I don't. I'm trying to explain bad games, dude. Don't get me started on bad games. It's like, yeah. So, like, you know how it's crazy that, like, they made controllable TV? Like, they also made bad controllable TV. And you can't just ask why. I don't know what that is. Ice Jewel? Is that just like an inventory item? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look at the guide real quick. That's what I should do. I should play some bad games. Ice area, I'm not worried about that. Blizzard bulb is what this guide calls it for the English. Okay. I think that lets me create like an ice bridge somewhere around in one of these caves. Do I have any games that like aren't very good, or that are like bad games? I don't think I do. I mean, I probably do. I've got Dead or Alive Extreme, all of them, but not doing that. I already played all those games. They're not fun, and I'm really, really, really bad at volleyball. Where am I? Okay. Wait, don't dodge my fireballs, you coward. Ah, shit. Yeah, 'cause this is... Where does that ice slide go up to? That's where I want to go. Whee! I keep like checking to see if you wrote anything, and so I just have to keep rereading, like, never mind trying to explain bad games, and all I could think of was like, dude, it's hard to explain bad games now to like in a regular situation, not like a made up one about like people who don't understand video games. It's like, alright, explain fucking Ride to Hell Retribution. It's like, okay, well, it's like a motorcycle biker guy, but you fight people and you drive a motorcycle, but like it doesn't work right. Ooh, actually, speaking of games that I should play, I gotta play all the Resident Evil. Oh, Deadly Premonition. Okay, first off, I disagree that Deadly Premonition is a bad game, but it's really hard to it's really weird and hard to explain to somebody, because it's like, okay, so like, especially if we try to avoid like the Twin Peaks comparison, if they know what Twin Peaks is, then it's easy, right? Because you should be like, oh, it's just a video game of Twin Peaks, unlicensed. But it's like, okay, so you're an FBI agent investigating a serial killer who has been all over the country, and it leads you to this one town, and everyone is just an absolute weirdo, including your character, who talks to himself, but under a different name. And then sometimes everything goes spooky, and you have to fight zombies that walk backwards, and you can go to a grocery store and buy a map that'll lead you to a place where you can find a machine gun that has unlimited ammo. Oh yeah, it's right here. Right here's where I want to use the thing. Not that thing. I don't know what that scroll does. Nope. Yeah, look at that shit. Let's get that ring back on. That ring definitely helps. And that's without even talking about the fucking music, dude. Or the whole my coffee warned me about it. This music out here is pretty good. I don't know why I don't remember it. Ooh, these guys are beefy boys. Or maybe not, I can't tell because there's two of them, and I don't know if I'm hitting the same one every time or not. Those ones that, yeah, they're not that bad. They're a little beefy. Oh, I gotta get to that statue. Wait. Excuse me, sir. Alright. I guess it's too cold. Yeah, I gotta get down there. I think that chest has the ice boots in it or whatever. I like boots that like let me walk up these ice ramps. Yeah, I think that's also a funny way to look at it, right? Deadly Premonition, you know how weird that game is. Just, I want to make sure you know that there is a television show that ran for like, at least like 30 episodes, that is exactly that same plot, but without the zombies. Like, serial killer, weird detective who talks, he doesn't talk to himself, he like, has like one of those little tape recorders, like the little hand ones. That is not what I thought it was. And so like he's not actually talking to himself, but he's just as like quirky and weird. He just doesn't think his coffee is warning him about stuff. But like all the townsfolk are just as weird. Ugh, Twin Peaks rules, dude. What would you even watch it on? What's it on? Me and Ryan watched it on Netflix. I think it was on Hulu last time I was on there. That'd be something to like Google. Let's just see. Where can I watch Twin Peaks in the year of our Lord 2020? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Give me away from the guy. Okay, hold on. I have this herb. Yeah! Look at all that health. Alright. Let's get that ring back on. Woof. He still does a lot of damage, alright. So all I gotta do is just attack their feet. Woo! Okay. Is that what this eagle statue is for? Make my fireballs not bounce off? Nope. Okay. Okay. What about you? Nothing? Alright. Alright. Let's get that ring back. You know what? Let's pause it. We're running low on time here. Yeah, I did all that. Oh, shit. I gotta go back and get that cape, dude. Can I do that? Or did I go down too many ice slides? Yeah, I did. Alright. No cape for me right now. I gotta go back and get that cape. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Which seems to be this way. Based on the fact that I am allowed to go this way. Hey. Okay. You're a naked guy. Hey. Even though the efficiency of the fireball is really high, I still feel like I gotta be like cautious. Okay, so hold on. This is where I used that bulb, right? No. Okay. You think this guy's a Gerard or whatever the enemy's called? This guy calls it. Aha! One step at a time. There we go. Cape. If I equip that, I can heal anywhere. So guess what I'm gonna do right now, and then save. Oh yeah. Oh man, that healing is so fast, dude. Alright. Equip that ring. The frames on this thing just kill me. Alright. Alright. Good get. Let's trudge a little further forward before I call it. Just because I would like to at least be like, if I can get to like the boss area, so at least like have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing when I get back. I don't, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know that I have a reason not to. You guys are not worth enough experience to fight. Okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna see if I'm supposed to go upstairs first. Doop-a-doo, pick up the stairs all the way up, all the way west now, ignoring the first steps, climbing up the second. You know, 2 more steps, another cave entrance. Okay. A hawk idol. Oh. Oh, that's what the guide meant. Okay. I understood it differently from the way he wrote it. They wrote it. I guess I don't know. Okay, so I'm over here now. Let's consult. Got the hawk idol. Says, yeah, slide down the second slope here, cavern on the left, and several chunks of ice. Okay, so I am supposed to go into that cave with the ice. How do I get over there again? Is it up here? Oh, no. Oh, jerk. Alright, hold on. Enemies don't spawn up on this floor, or whatever. Cave time. Oh, look how fast that heals. Let's look at that. Already done healing. I don't even have to turbo this shit, dude. Yet. I'll do it when I, oh god, that guy spawned up there. He is coming at me with all piss and vinegar. Okay. Oh. Okay, never mind, it worked out. Guy climbing up that ice ladder when I can't. Okay, so... This guide is just like, use the fireball in these ice blocks, and it don't work. So I'm gonna heal real quick and see what I can suss out. Okay. So that is definitely where I'm supposed to go. And I don't know why I can't. You can't see it, but I'm making faces about that information. so this is... Okay, so yeah, this is sleep around, alright. These guys don't pay out shit, dude. 10 experience is pretty good. I didn't see how much money he gave me. But it's not enough, I'll tell you that much. 31, 43, that's 12. It's not enough, but it's better than it used to. Yeah, it's just alright. This guide I'm looking at is like, oh yeah, just you know, you'll be right here, you know, aside from the obvious lies it has about this fireball business. Okay, I'm gonna look at this guide. I'm gonna scroll back a bit, see if I can find, was I supposed to do something with this scroll I got? Oh yeah, it actually was. Well, guess what? I can do one of these, and I can, for the 3rd or 15th time, almost, why can't I use the return magic? Whoops, don't do that. It's probably because I haven't used the scroll too, but yet, okay. We're gonna do that thing, oh boy. We're gonna do that thing where we almost die. Actually, you know what? It'll be safe in this cave because there's no enemies in the caves. This isn't a cave, this is just over here, whatever. Still safe. Good stupid scarf. Okay, we're gonna do this scroll thing that I gotta go back to town for. And then, because I think the scroll lets me warp to the goddess statues or something. And also back to town. But I have to the plot that I forgot about or whatever. So we're gonna fight our way back, we're gonna do that thing, and then we're gonna call it. And we're gonna hope I remember. I might be streaming tomorrow, I don't know. I literally don't know. I don't have a reason not to. I was saying that earlier to myself. Oh wait. God is like, oh, just fight enemies until you have 3,000 money or 5,000 money, and it's like, there's a lot of enemies, dude. That being said, I'm actually quite close to leveling up, but alas, we got shit to do. I don't really, but you know, I've been streaming for 3 hours now. It's okay if I take a break and do something else until bed time. Okay, guide says we're supposed to go talk to this goddess statue again. Fight my way through these stupid statue guys. Oh, they only give me 1 experience. What a waste of my time. I don't know why I talked to you again. Alright. Thanks for showing up, Tyler. You have a good night. have fun with whatever you're gonna go do. This doesn't seem to be accomplishing anything. Alright. Oh yeah, I should actually go back over here, go back in here and get that, that rota fruit so that I can heal MP later or whatever. Sweet. I accidentally read this stupid scroll again. I feel like most games really, really benefit from having more than 2 buttons. Okay, so looking through this guide, okay, I was just looking back to make sure I didn't miss anything, but I haven't. Hey, get out of here. Oh, sweet, thanks, lady. What if I talk to you again? Same thing, okay. What are you bozos? Dr. Bozo? And other bozo. Alright, nothing. Alright. Give me more herb. I still haven't used the wing I have, so I'll keep that. Or I won't buy another one, I guess. And yeah, 5,000. Oops. 10,000 and 8,000 for the shield. Okay, that one. What about you? Do you finally see anything different? No. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna save and quit. Give it the old real save. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna save again. I know nobody's get more experience for killing all those monsters? I'm gonna do that real quick if I do. So now those guys will be pushovers. Shit. Because apparently clearing this place out gets me XP. And with how low of an amount I get from fighting monsters, I think that this will be worth doing. So apparently I can just hold spacebar to like rapid fire. Pretty cool. Maybe it's more I can just say that fire another fireball in the next available frame. Hey, look at that, it leveled up. And that weren't even the XP that I get from clearing this place out. This guide says that it seems like it, but they do not respawn. Starting to wonder if he's wrong about that on this version, because he's also taught. I think this is a guide for the turbo version. Certainly easy enough to grind these guys. Those night guys pay pretty good money. I might do this until I hit 5,000 and can get that armor. 5,000? No, the armor's 10,000, the sword is 5,000. guys definitely just keep respawning. It must just be that outer room where they stop, and that's where I get the money, the XP, so I must already have that. Doing this and finish the stream first. If I had something heavy enough, I would just wait on my spacebar. Go use the bathroom. I could just leave. I don't need to be doing this. But that part of me is also just like, it's not gonna take that long to get another level up. And at that level, these guys are really only gonna give me like 1 experience. They already only give me like 2. Max. That's like all 2s. There's some 3s in there. I don't know who's giving. It's probably the Knights giving 3. Everything else giving it 2. Now this is content. It took like less than a minute to go from 4100 to 43. I only gotta get to 45 to level up again. Hey, maybe it took close to like 2 minutes, but it's not that many. And I have enough money to get that better sword. So the next stream, I'll be all prepared to still have to kind of figure out what I gotta do. I'm running low on MP though. Instead of running the risk of losing all the work I just did by sitting here holding spacebar, I'm gonna go in here and go get healed by this doofus statue. And then I can come back and get that level up and not die during it. Thanks, fact. Save. The thought of having to do that again is not appealing to me. I didn't have to do it, I chose to do it. And I'm gonna do it some more because I want to get that level up, and then I'm gonna buy that sword and save quick, like I said. For real. But I mean it this time. sword, and then save and quit. Make sure we save state before we save and quit. Save, and then save state, and then quit. Get out of the way, lady. Oi, lady. Remember that from Maniacs? Give me the sword. Please let me equip the sword. I think my keyboard is maybe not very good. Because it's a cheap one that came with my pre-built computer. So this is not an baseless claim. An unfounded idea. Okay, save state, even though it looks the same as the old one. And then title screen. Alright, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. All 4 of you. Probably see how I feel about streaming tomorrow. We'll see. Alright. Bye-bye.